Okay. Right, stream, let's go to Gear Albania. Oh, I didn't know I could go past the guard. Haha, look at you. I totally walked up and down those steps, Buster, and you did nothing. I probably recognize those me. Okay. Welcome. It is the 12th, episode 12 MSQ. 12th MSQ stream. Okay. You know what? Restart. Alright. Water. It is the 12th MSQ stream. Episode 12. 12th MSQ stream. Whatever. We're going into Garlemald, which is apparently really cold. I haven't been paying attention. We have a surprise gift and I'm excited. Maximus says he would have you meet your new travel companions. And oh, they all turn to me. The other members of the Ilsabard contingent are gathered in the royal palace. Yay! I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you're ready. Yeah! Woo! Resistance gun. Firearms. Oh no, Dad. By the way, we have Father playing his. What's that game called again? Halo Infinite. He's playing Halo Infinite, which is actually Halo Infinite. He's just making fun of my inability to pronounce many words. But anyway, let's get into it. The remaining members of the Scions, your friends, and most of the Ilsabard contingent await you within. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Maya real quick. Into the royal palace? Yes, sir. Don't mind if I do.
By the 12.
What? Wow.
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose. We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilsabard contingent.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Lucia!
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. For the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that, if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Look at this social distancing. I love it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
I think we already know him.
Everyone! If I may have your attention. Everyone! If I may have your attention.
Oh, cheerleading all of them.
Might I ask you to speak first?
If I must,
White mage. From the White Mage quest.
I am Arun Senna,
Arun?
spokesman for the Gridanian delegation. Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer, we shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort. Of course, with an experienced white mage such as yourself accompanying us as well, those requiring more involved treatment will be in safe hands. Raya O sends her regards, by the way.
Oh my gosh! Finally getting credit for your class when you're not equipped as that class in the cutscene. Also, by the way, for those who are bothered, I accidentally started this cutscene as a bard instead of my traditional Dark Knight glam. So sorry about if that's bothering any of you. Oh, but I'm not equipped as White Mage right now. But the NPC still like acknowledges you. That's so cool.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
I feel like I'm supposed to
Wait, I know you.
You read about him in your history, right?
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten.
I think isn't this person from the Scholar quest? Oh, darn it! I wish I had done more of the game before I did this.
Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me. Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship.
I feel like I'm supposed to know this guy.
So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but the promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
Okay.
Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Chill.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. But then again, so are we. The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest. If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Terrapin and I will be leading from the front.
Well, like all the main walls getting up here. Is she from MSQ?
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the Avatar of Destruction. With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us.
She immediately looks at them. Water.
And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest.
Not likely.
But until then, let's give it our all.
Woo!
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilsabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
Thank you.
The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission. Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa.
Wow.
There is another awaiting introduction.
Lord Emonelaine!
I can't remember if he was the super immature one or like the kind of immature one.
Ah, yes. Emonelaine de Forton, at your service.
That was Portent.
Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
Wow.
But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
What? He's full of himself. He called me old lady when I talked to him outside of Quest, so I don't like him. Oh, I love this. Roast this fellow. I'm saying it so serious.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honohua with my tales of derring-do.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea. Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Out of my way, you preening fool!
Who's that? What's that voice? Is it Cordola? Probably not. Oh! Yay! Oh my god! Yo! Yes, my people.
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
For battle and blood we come, as a step is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach. But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Warriors of the Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Yeah.
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
Oh, those people! I never finished that. I should have done it. Regret. This would probably be a much more cool.
And the
attempt if I
Bosnian
knew all
resistance.
these people by heart, if I knew their names and their faces.
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Where is Sid?
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald. And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
I already know, Alphino.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all.
She has some good speeches.
Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders. Maxima, who stands with us today, tried to reform Garlemald from within and make peace with Joma. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
She has some good speeches.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garlond Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey. However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telopheroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers. From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us. So it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
Here, before I forget. Wow, look at all the people we can talk to, guys. Aren't you excited? We're talking to each one of these people before Y'shtola. Ha! Alberic. Who are you? I don't know you. I think I know you. Do I know you? I think I know you. Oh, he's your Dragoon trainer. Ashes Athenian has proven himself a useful addition to the band. Though I am here today in my capacity as a temple knight, I was once in other former Azure Dragoon in action. Yeah, I guess you're Dragoon mentor. I wonder if I would have been able to talk to him if I had done quests with him. Well, if I'd known a social gathering this was not to be at a festival occasion, so this is further opportunity than guess. Would I be correct in assuming those ladies over yonder are sitting meant to do this death? Perhaps I should introduce myself. I don't know much like the look of that fellow would be on. Oh my gosh. I passed my lot with a couple bears to bridge the divide between Walmall and the territories that only united in common. We were discouraged as a radical the center is looking to stabilize the empire from within. Many friends, me and my parents, perished in unfortunate accidents. I too would surely have had some fate. Nonetheless, we still dream of equality and peace for us all. As the world itself stands on the brink of collapse, I hold out hope that one day that dream will come in reality. This one, I think she wasn't your guild leader for months, and then she was like friends with me. I'm so glad I found you. I've for you a letter from Master Hammond. Once we get together, shall we? Let's figure. I have every confidence that your fish shall bring the Telophoroi to their knees. And should you espy any beautiful maidens thereabouts, perhaps sing to them my praises. Charming master. Well, more fool me for thinking that letter would contain something actually inspiring. Let's just forget this note of bliss and focus on the battle ahead. I knew she was a monk, and Master Hammond was actually the guild leader. She's from a monk guild. And, seems so long ago we were sailing across the ruby seas and charging about the Aslan Princess to many others as they were overdue for another adventure. It brings back memories to see so many familiar faces. We've been through so much together, good times and not so good. I expect our all will be mostly the latter, but I like to believe that we'll look back on these days more calmly and be years to come. But for that to happen, we'll have to make it out of this alive. Don't die on me, eh? I have a feeling she's gonna die on me. No, there would be no reason for them to do that to the story. Oh, man. We're doing it, guys. We're talking. Pippin, what's his face, Ralbon's son. Often his father told me of the struggles, struggles faced by Alamigo in the days of occupation, and I too have crossed swords with the Empire on many occasions. The Garlemald has once been our bitter enemy. Her grace was elected to bolster the overall contingent of members of the As representatives of the Fourth Knights, we are one and a commitment to the cause. Disregard. I can't remember. Until the Empire fell, Garleans were the only ones who was allowed to impose terror to common thieves. We weren't easy picking, but I made myself a pretty good. Since they've been so generous to me and mine, perhaps it's time I returned the favor and gave a little. I wonder if he's the guy that like challenged the leader of the gun battle. I can't remember. Greetings, Monica. I've used book. So, and soldered are needed here and to embody both of their life. So, for the time being, my research into the ancient human muscles. I think she was from the Scholar Quest, because I didn't do the Scholar Quest, I just didn't watch the Scholar Quest. I think she might have quested this person. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure she was a mob. Yeah, it was her. It was you. You. I did one quest here. I remember you like a week ago. 2 weeks ago? 3? Oh, from the Bard quest. Hey, man! I can't lie to you, Nazca wasn't entirely for this whole thing when Samson spoke to me, but the means being your brother in arms and whom I despise. I shouldn't be so hard on him, I suppose. This Bard unit is quite impressive, really. Yes, one must give credit where credit is due, rather uncouth for one to do otherwise, after all. Yeah, he's some of the Bard stuff. Are you really serious? In case you were wondering, Yeshiva was staying behind to defend the 12 wars with my sisters. She was of the opinion she would make a useful addition to our contingent. I was eager to make good on her vow to accompany as well, which was flattering, but ultimately it was decided that her skills would be better to put to use keeping our homeland safe. I am, of course, obligated to share with her every detail when I return. Thank you for my White Mage quest. I wonder if I had done a lot more fighting jobs, if I would have more people to talk to. Yes, I'm streaming, sweetheart. What do you need?
I want a hug.
You want a hug? Mwah. There we go. There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Phantom. Yeah, here's part of your bar quest too. Thanks, Phantom. Our prowess has finally been recognized by the Order of the Twin Adder. Naturally, Goodyacht is also here helping us. While stability as part of the match, I do worry about his judgment. However, need not. I shall be keeping a close eye on my phone. Even though they're kidnapping or fighting. Talk to Magni first. Hey, viewer! Stop, we are chatting with memory people. That guy's doing squad for that line. Huh? I'm good, father. With the mole champions of the Nada and the Datharo having spent so many here, I thought to become separate from their absence. And I would have done so were not my stepbrothers. They urged me to grant our allies the sun's might, but his radiance may deliver them unto victory. Though I must tolerate the presence of this feral Datharo winged dog. As first among my brothers, I could do no less than accept this challenge. My deeds will be accepted. I do like your confidence. Anyway, quesadilla. I care not for the Iron Men or their troubles. Is it just me? Sup? Sup, me? I got shredded. How are you? Sup, dog? It is the destiny of the weak to die in ignominy. Good to see you too, man. Glad to see someone here. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I volunteered to join this band at Serena's. Thanks! That's so nice of you. It's been a while. It's been about a week. I volunteered to join this band at Serena's request, and if she thinks it's a worthy cause, that is reason enough. Though we all hail from different tribes, our bond has grown strong of late. She is much better company on a man's hunt, than any of the steps oafish men could dream to be. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, buddy. I'm drink some more real quick. Yeah, I'm still streaming. We'll be a bit. Not 30 more minutes. Yeah, some more questions. Isn't that cool? Say hi? Yeah. I bet they say hi to you too. Yes, I'm the Northern Palmer. Yes, very cute. Oh, thank you. And there she goes. They said hi. Yeah, they said hi. Yeah, they said hi. They said hi. They like people. Please bring the chat over there, please. He's learning with the read. He's really happy. Okay. Trina, I'm glad to see you well now, Papa. Grandmother was worried for you. The night I agreed to come hither and join the Contingent, the god sent her a strange dream. Two suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer, and as they danced, the world fell to ruin. In blinding chaos, she spied black and silhouette, and knew at once that one was yours. Yet we knew not how to interpret this dream, save as a sign that great danger awaits. For whatever lies ahead, I will walk with you, traveler. Thank you, Serena. I have no idea what that vision means, but we're just gonna go with it. We already talked to the people in the outer room. We're kind of going in a spiral closer to the center, so watch the staying grid. I have close ties with the scouts of the Eastern Alliance and the various resistance groups, and they're an absolute joy to work with. Staying grid. I think that's a bit more to say. Diaz says, I've led troops into battle many a time, but never a unit with such a diverse range of talent. While I've been briefed on their capabilities, I expect we could provide additional insight into their strengths and weaknesses and appreciate any advice you may have. I guess I'm not allowed to give you advice. Off the now. We've been part of joint military operations like this before and with far greater numbers, but for some reason this feels very different from our previous experiences. Despite having shared little more than introduction, there is already a palpable sense of camaraderie. Camaraderie? 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 I said it right? Camaraderie. Okay. Thank you, Father. Did I turn on the show for you or not? She didn't! Okay, I'll go back to the I did not expect to see other plumbers as you were drinking here of all places. As he well knows, I'm not one for verbose greetings. We shall instead let our lances do the talking once we're on the battlefield. Then we'll see if the other has been diligent in his training. Thank you for that. I was in the computer. Thank you, though. Okay. Rahatia, this is extraordinary. Oh, baseball. Oh. Imagine if that was all he said. To be in such company, the finest of our allies have to offer. With comrades such as these, we are bound to succeed. I'm certain of it. Nice. Blessed are we to have made countless steadfast allies o'er our journeys forth. Indeed, we are joined today by many new acquaintances, whom in time shall we come to call comrades, and we have friends. Okay? I was half expecting them to find the man who taught me red magic amongst our number, but he's nowhere to be seen. Suppose he had a share of unpleasant experiences with the Empire. But so have we all. Perhaps there's some other reason. Well, in that case, I have a feeling I'll see him again once this is all over. I'm sure he'll be pleasantly surprised by how much my swordplay improved since we last met. I didn't do the Red Mage quest, so I don't know what she's talking about. Alright, Ishtola! Does that look cute? It does look very cute. Besides the delegates assembled here, Yamalja and several other tribes offered to send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle to survive in the harsh climate of Ilsabard. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by the Swallow. All things considered, they can better aid us by bolstering our defenses in Norcia, though their eagerness to do more has been needed. We shall have to survive. We few shall have to survive. Here we embark, we must distribute the warning skills to our comrades. Care to do the honors? Oh no, am I gonna have to fuck Okay, not all of them. I bet they'll say there's something else. Warding skills for the Ishgardian delegation, I take it. Yes, ma'am. They look so cool. Many lengths, these talismans may prove to be the deciding factor in battles to come. I find myself conflicted by the foray into Garlemald, sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw in my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing. And now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But that is doubtless while chosen by Lord Emmerich. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. I didn't pay attention to Heaven's word, so I had no idea she was a spy. I had always been suspicious of her, but I didn't know. For the future of Ishgard Garlemald and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. Have a set of warding skills I spy, not that I would know what they look like. There you go. Will match her outfit very much. Wow, look at these! Even the human like me can tell they're bursting with aether. All better to send off the tempering waves? Is that the right thing? Anyway, these will give us one less thing to worry about, which just leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us in Garland. Only one way to find out, eh? And nervous or not, I march through all seven hells if it gives me a chance to put Xenos back into the grave where he belongs. Yes, I was very proud of her for that moment she punched him in the face. Pretty good. Ilsabard. I hear you've got something for us. No, I don't. Hey, Serena. We heard it would be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. We didn't. Oh, the talisman. You're to keep these close at all times, yes? Oh, see that no one misplaces there. Ah, and before I forget, I have a message from him. In distant lands and times of strife, together stand, together fight, and darkness shines the light of life. Now that's nice. I hope I have done it here justice. Doma, like much of Ilsabard, has been plagued by the powers. Yet while he cannot be here, he wished to express his shared conviction. She remembered the whole thing. He and Nigiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aid, we keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. I love her enthusiasm. Yes? Very simple words there. So those are the famed warding skills. Enough for me and my men, I see. I myself am especially grateful for this opportunity to visit distant lands. I wish to follow the footsteps of Master Atoa and learn all there is to learn of this where we call home. Indeed, that is the primary reason I volunteered to join the expedition. The journey outside the 12th Wood, much less return to Imperial territory, is a rare privilege afforded the Padre. Not that I'm tagging along just to be precise, the Guardians would benefit from my healing magic. As with our comrades, should fighting break out. We're almost done. I hear you've got something for us. Bye. Them scales everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? Reckon they'll be worth a deal or two when it's all over, but we'll hold on to them for now. Wow. And one more thing, I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't they send Enzar? Okay, so I think this is the guy that became the captain of the ship. Yeah? Okay. Crap. Okay, we're back. Sorry about the intermission. Buggered if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Hilford told me was they needed someone to help safeguard the future, and here I am. Can't say they haven't got my sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what good a pirate is on dry land, in the middle of the sodden snow of all places. Well, me and the crew do whatever needs. I can't do this pirate accent, I'm sorry. Whatever needs doing. So let's set sail, or however the saying goes on any ship. Alright. Sorry about the intermission. We're back. Maxima. Is that a dog's name? Maxima? No, it's from Tangled. It's the name of the horse, Maxima. Do you have a warning scale for me too? My father's watching a different streamer, like a trader, while I'm streaming. Then... Okay. Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I would impart some advice, if I may. You have been told by many to wear the clothes of Ilsabard, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I will be distributing specially made warning tinctures, courtesy of the Alchemist Guild, but understand that they are no substitute for the proper protection. I leave the positioning of said protection to your discretion. Discretion? Is it discretion or discretion? Discretion, okay. Now let us proceed to the Alamegan quarters. While you make your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready for the airship. Yeah. Oh, cutscene. No. I thought it was a cutscene, but it's not. Okay. Rahatia, since my revival, wow, you said it, not me, water, and I've been lax in expanding my limited wardrobe. I think we have time for a quick trip back to Old Charlan. I recall a rather fetching trip. We have plenty of furs, Graha. Preparations, I've got my armor and my lance. What more could I need? True, he's used to the cold. Alize! If you've anything you still need to take care of, you better speak to it now. Okay, I guess there's gonna be a lot of cutscenes. This coat is quite warm, but I have something rather thicker for occasions like these. There's no telling how long we'll be out in the open, and we can't go starting fires willy-nilly if we want to avoid detection. I wonder what he's gonna wear. Are we all gonna see some winter attire for these people? Concoctions to fortify the flesh against the wind and cold are commonly sold in Ul'dah markets, though there are dubious dubious provenance and efficacy. 'Tis said, however, that in recent days the Alchemist Guild has produced a tincture capable of such a feat. Mayhap the achievements of their Savanarian counterparts did spur them into action, that they not be put to shame. Okay. And Yashtola. It's something of a what? Yashtola?
No, they pronounce the ya.
They pronounce it ya in Japanese?
Yashtola.
Yashtola? Garahatia? Ga. Ya. Japanese. Yayatia? Yahata? Got Yahatia? What? Gawaha and Yashtola. I like Yashtola, so I can blend it. Yamisa? It's something of a constant refrain that we require warmer clothing. My present garb may be lacking, full collar notwithstanding. Oh, that's loud. Oh, we already talked to him. Alright. Cutscene. Where's my mom coming? Thought I heard footsteps. Okay. This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. You needn't worry about Uyanje and I. We still have what we wore in Garlemald before. The Sinian claims to be quite warm associated beneath his armor, and since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his word. Like half his life is in Ishgard, no less. Most of the others will be borrowing Grey Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. Only I had time to find something to my liking. Wow, you stole us. Beauty is pain. Hark! Is that the... Oh, my mom's coming. Tabbing out. Okay, we're okay. Alright. Yeah, I gotta finish this cutscene. I'll burn through it. Don't worry.
Yeah, totally can work.
I'll try. Okay. Hark, is that the... Oh. Hark, is that the cry of the Scion in need of a tailor, I hear? Oh yeah, we're getting outfits, and they're gonna be styling. It's a Taru! But how? I love the music. It's like... Mwahaha! I have my ways, and yes indeed. Yes, I'm streaming. Do you have your socks and shoes on? Good. Get your shoes. Get your shoes. Okay. Okay. You thought you could sneak off to Ilsabard without telling me? Ha! Nothing escapes my notice. Oh, Mia! I remember you. You were one of my earlier followers. Cool. Okay. Now you will wear these garments I've made for you, whether you like it or not. That was a dramatic change of music. You never cease to amaze. Oh, we're all getting new outfits. But why would you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion, rather the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? True. What are you doing? Go get in the car. I see. Yeah, what's that quote? Like, you are your best seller? Advertiser? Advertiser? Okay. I'm trying to rush through this cutscene. I did have one of those things to share. Arimas and Blaumida have finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while, so keep an eye on events throughout Eorville. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlayan? Oh, why not? You can keep Crowd company in the Baldatian Attic. Yes, we'd love to have you there, and I heard Armigas and Blaumida. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the names right. Did a fine job carrying on in our stead while we rely on Kamatos. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we've nothing to worry about. I'm trying to read as fast as possible without tripping. My thoughts exactly, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because if there's someone who shall remain nameless and is in a position to transport your souls into another world, Brahapia, if anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlayan. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm and comfortable. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you other than pray for your safe return, which I will every day. Man, if Taru dies, I will be sad. He's been with us since the beginning. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. It's so much. Here you went to Wooly. You know what? I'm calling them that now. Handcrafted by yours truly. Aw. Alright. Hopefully there's gonna cutscene after this. I wonder what Yashtola's winter attire will be. One slot remaining in your inventory. Well, I guess I have stuff to do before the next MSQ stream. Let's try this on, and then I don't like it. And then thank you to Taru. It's so cute. And okay, I'm done putting subtitles over the words because it was too quiet. So I just muted this part, and I'm gonna redo my outro. Hope y'all have a good day. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see y'all again soon. This took forever to edit, and but I'll be better. See you next time for episode 13, I'm pretty sure.